We have been getting battered by storms for the past 2.5 weeks. First it was the tropical storm that didn't become a hurricane and we got flooded out. Then it was Hurricane Helene and we got flooded out. Then it was the tropical depression or storm or whatever right after that followed right on Helene's ass and we got flooded out. Now Milton's coming, apparently going to be a category 4 or 5, and we're definitely getting majorly flooded out again. So we evacuated once, flooded out, came back, cleaned up. Second time we didn't evacuate, got flooded out, cleaned up. Third time we didn't evacuate, we got flooded out, cleaned up again. Now Milton's coming in, and it's just going to completely decimate everything, just like Ian did. So if you're wondering where I've been, that's because I've been dealing with that. Other than that, job is going absolutely amazing, better than I ever could have hoped. So that's really good. So the goal will start picking back up on track like it should be. But other than that, I know everybody's rolling their eyes. You know, you keep saying you're going to be uploading more often. Yeah, I am, and then stuff keeps happening, and now it's non-stop storms. I mean, it's like Florida is turning into some kind of haven for the hurricanes or something. Because this may not be the worst hurricane season we've ever had, but it's probably damn near close. In fact, I just had to go pick up the hurricane snacks, because if you're from Florida or from a hurricane-prone area, especially Florida, you know about the hurricane snacks. You got to get the hurricane snacks. So it's just been brutal, and honestly, as far as like wind goes, Helene wasn't that bad for us, but for flooding it was, and it absolutely decimated like Tampa north, Port Charlotte, Sarasota, Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel, Captiva, and they just like almost got fully put back together, and then boom, again. And this one's supposed to be even worse. And if it, I know it's not going to. I mean, I've been here way too long, seen way too many hurricanes. But if it were to gain strength, if Milton were to gain strength on the way in, it could be as bad, if not worse, than Ian. Now, the unusual thing about Helene is, yes, it did a lot of damage in Florida, but it actually kept strength through Georgia and Tennessee and North Carolina. Hurricanes used to die like the second they hit land. Not anymore. It's like some kind of mutant hurricane hybrid. They're going across land like it's nothing. It destroyed roads and everything. I actually saw a video that somebody put on YouTube. A guy who had a plane was like looking for people that needed help, and they ended up dropping like a bunch of basic supplies to this guy's farm simply because he couldn't evacuate. There was nowhere to go. He couldn't get out of the area his house was in. There was no way. The road was gone. It was just thick forest between that and his house. The road was now a big crevasse. And by the way, see how gloomy it is and everything? It actually looks brighter on the phone, at least in my camera, than it actually is. But this is the middle of the day. The sun should be shining, and this is what it looks like. Been raining. Well, I mean, as usual, it was raining while I wasn't working, and now it's not. But I just got back, so we got to start finishing the preparations again. And to make things even worse, I know there's been a lot of stuff on the news saying, oh, this rumor about, you know, the government and the FEMA money and this, it's rumor, it's that and that. It's not a rumor. Okay? From somebody in the middle of it, it's not a rumor. There is no FEMA money. Just unlike Irma and Ian and the other bad storms, you know, you had the FEMA trailers come in, you had the posts set up. None of that has happened. None of it. It's not here. There's no FEMA relief here. None. There might be in Tennessee and Georgia and North Carolina, but there is none here. Okay? and I put in the FEMA things for the emergency $300, $700 things. You know, when you get your ass kicked by a storm, no response. It's just sitting there saying submitted. So yeah, it's not a rumor. I'm not saying it was Biden or Trump or whoever. I don't care who it was. My point is, FEMA is not helping anybody. At least not down here. It's not. So we're pretty much on our own and about to get our asses handed to us again. And of course, thousands and thousands and thousands of people are going to be filling out the disaster assistance forms again, and they're going to be ignored again. That's the way I see it. But I just wanted to jump on real quick. I got to get in the house and start making the preparations again. So I wanted to tell everybody, and I will definitely update after the storm. Love you, DJ. Marcella.